and gentlemen. My name is John, and this is Brad. We're with
Hello.
SureFi. We often get questions about how to make sure that everything's working correctly, that they're connected, are they connected from the factory, etc.
This is how the box is going to show up to you. And just open that up. There's a little wiring diagram, and then the units, the power supply, and the power cords, along with a little screwdriver here. This controller interface will be at the control panel, and the remote interface will be at your access point. And we'll just try and unbox the power supplies, power cord.
We put this little screwdriver in there. It's a 2.5 millimeter. We got those in case you need it.
On this power supply, there is an AC side and a DC side. This power cord is gonna go into the AC side. They usually come tightened up, so we're just gonna go ahead and loosen those. On this one here, the wider prong is gonna go to neutral and the skinnier one will go to line. If both prongs are the same size, it won't matter which one goes to neutral or one goes to line.
All right, I'll put this one on.
Well, he goes and gets that, the DC side. We got this little sticker here that warns us to only power this up with 12 volts DC, which we can verify on this meanwhile that we got the 12 ST. That's for 12 volts there. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove this little sticker here. And this is just a press fit terminal block. So with wiring, it might be easier to take that out. And then we'll go ahead and get a red and black wire prepped here for us to be able to connect this to our 12 volts and ground. Follow the wiring diagram here, the positive and the black to the negative. Follow the diagram on the SureFi device, 12 volts in on the very far left, followed by the ground. And then on the bottom of this device, see the two little squares in there? Those little squares are just to help with alignment, so you don't accidentally misalign these. We're just gonna make sure they're lined up, push it in, and then all of our power is there. And then we're gonna do that on the remote side.
Wanting to check once again, 12 ST, so that is 12 volts. Okay, I've got that plugged into this side, lining it up correctly.
Okay, now we've got them both connected to power. We're just gonna connect our AC. And then once we plug it in, you'll see these go through a boot up process. So just note that it will do a send and receive, signal strength. Our green light power comes on both units. Every hour from the factory, you'll see a heartbeat time where our send and receive lights will go. If you're wanting to know, hey, are these connected? Are they still working right? You can just momentarily press the test button. You'll see a yellow send, a red receive, and a number of blue. I'm gonna do it again here so you can see it. Watch yellow, red, number of blue.
You'll see that triggers from both sides, so it doesn't matter what side you test. This is in a bench test scenario. Once you take it out in the field, this may drop down to maybe 4 blue lights, but even one blue light is fully operating signal, so it's not a problem.
As you notice, these are paired, ready to go, paired from the factory. We didn't have to connect to them with the app. All we had to do was get them powered up. Now, one thing that we have found is some people will push it for a little bit of time and they notice this blue light going up and down, up and down. This is a Bluetooth pairing mode. This is pairing to the phone, not to the other device. Just a momentary press is what does the signal strength test with our send and receive on both sides, and then the signal strength indicator.
One other item is if you're getting good signal strength between two, or you happen to get garbled information or any kind of jumbled data, avoid mounting the SureFi flush to a flat metal surface or tight metal mesh. The SureFi can be spaced off about an inch or more and even turn the antenna 90 degrees away from the metal. Be aware if in a plastic enclosure and mounted on a metal surface shown here, the best practice is to offset the unit to one side or the other, or to move it to a different surface of the enclosure. This tip will ensure your installation is reliable as wire and eliminates attenuation and garbled radio data.
This is our antenna right up here with the SureFi signal on it and the copper holes.
Some people have asked, well, can these be in a metal box? Yes, they can be in a metal box, just don't mount them up next to or touching a metal plate. Yeah. Okay, well there's our unboxing and a couple of tips as to how to get that set up. We appreciate you taking a few minutes to join us today.
Win the bid with SureFi. For technical and install support, call us at 844-787-3340.